Bless you all, my new viewers. You're welcome. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Yes, don't just watch my videos, don't just watch my live, don't just listen to my gist. Please subscribe to my channel. And for those of you that are new here, you're welcome. Welcome to Gist TV. This channel is all about bringing gist, what I've heard, to you people, and of course I'll still share my own opinion, though my opinion doesn't count, it's not relevant. And I'll listen to you people, share your you people can also share your opinions, and we can still talk about it. So that is what this channel is all about. I bring gist to you people, and mostly the gist that I bring to you people are mostly royalties. Of course, if you watch all my channels very well, you will see that all my gist is mainly on royalties. Okay, so I told you people yesterday that I was going to talk about Queen Naomi, how some toxic fans can actually push Queen Naomi to, the way you talk about other queens, you bring her out and every other person will tear her down, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't, the way you're talking about other oloris, that is the way her fans are also, talking about Queen Naomi. Because I said I was going to read out a lot of comments that people make about Queen Naomi, even on her page, on her pictures, and whenever her pictures appear on social media. People will also talk about her and, of course, criticize her for leaving the king. Okay, so before I start, I want to read out, um, when Olori Toby delivered her twin set of twins, and the Ooni of Ife was actually praying for his wives, and he, in the process, he talked about his marriage, that when he had issues with Naomi. This was what he said. Okay, so this is how it is written. The Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeye Ogunwusi, reflects on his past marriage struggles that brought him online mockery. When his marriage ended, many said a king without a queen had no respect. He felt alone, calling out to God, wondering who he had offended. God reassured him to find peace. Now, he's got queens everywhere in the palace. This is Ooni of Ife talking. I don't know if you heard of the prayer that he was praying, and in the process, he spoke about his ended marriages. Okay, so this is it. So you listen carefully while I read it out. He also said, when my marriage broke, I slept alone and faced many jeers. I asked God who I wronged. I never hurt anyone. He told me to rest. Look where I am now. Queen's glow in the palace. Glow in the palace. In December 2022, Olori Naomi, his second wife, shocked us by announcing their 3-year marriage was over on Instagram. She shared that returning to the palace isn't an option anymore, as they only have 6 wives now. Recalling her journey, she mentioned moments of sweetness but also hard times. She admitted to being too innocent when marrying the king. Life taught her otherwise. Okay, so this is the what Queen Naomi, the statement she made online. And yes, she mentioned that the king was so good to her, and that, in fact, she didn't say anything bad about the king. When she didn't even grant interviews to even talk about the king. She just said she couldn't cope with what she saw in the palace. And you all know that bloggers brought it up, that with Olori Toby. No, bloggers brought it up. And when he welcomed when Olori Toby welcomed her twins, that was when the king was saying all these prayers and saying how he felt when Queen Naomi left. And thank God that he has children now, and the palace is filled with queens. Although Queen Naomi is back, but he will still say his mind, because he said people mocked him a lot. Okay, so these are the comments people made on this particular post. So Somebody said, Fumilayo said, people forgot that he was married to another lady before Naomi. Yes, a lot of people didn't remember that there was Queen Wurola. Even that was his first wife. It's just that according to what they were saying, that he doesn't want to be associated with royalty. Okay, so and she left. According to what they said, bloggers were carrying it that time, but me, I never saw his first wife picture. Nobody knows where she is. I guess some people know, but they just don't want to bring her on social media because I think she's living a quiet lifestyle. She wants to live a quiet lifestyle. You know, some people doesn't want to be um they don't want to have anything to do with social media or publicity. They just want to be live a quiet lifestyle. I guess Ooni of Ife's first wife, that's the kind of lifestyle she wants to live. Okay, so somebody said, Fumilayo said, people forgot that he was married to another lady before Naomi. And Comfort Abato said, Queen Naomi, gentle and reliable. I love her so much. One of the best out of the whole wives, very mannered. So Alaba said, she is an irreplaceable value, incomparable. That's why the king cannot give her the freedom she's asking for. Please pardon the king. Now they are talking about Queen Naomi, her charisma. I told you, irrespective of what happened to her in the palace, and she left, you know, she's a well-mannered woman, a well-mannered young lady, trust me. And to be sincere, that was why the king couldn't do away from from Queen Naomi. This statement that he made, you know, thanking God for bringing the women in his life, his oloris, for the children that God gifted him, and he was praying for every other person, asking for blessings, and he was blessing his wives. Even after that, this occasion that he just held, he invited Queen Naomi, his wife, and his son. So he can't just stop loving Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is a good person. It is hard for anybody who is passing through heartbreak to hold it down. You know, she really carried herself very well. And yes, she has a way of um holding down her heartbreak. I'm glad that she channeled it into something positive, something reliable. Do you understand? So that's why the king cannot get over Queen Naomi. So somebody else said she is an irreplaceable value, incomparable. That's why the king cannot give her the freedom she's asking for. Please pardon the king. Okay. Somebody said congratulations to the king. Congratulations. Everything ended in Somebody said everything ended in this world. My Queen Naomi. Oh, how I love that woman. Why is no one talking about Zainab, his first wife? So this one is asking about Zainab, the wife of Ooni of Ife before Queen Naomi. You know, that one was without a child before. It was a fruitless marriage, let me put it that way, before she left the king. So that is why she's able to move on with her life without looking back. Trust me, I'm certain if Queen Naomi had if the marriage was fruitless, probably she might have moved on and not look back. But I told people that as long as there's a child involved, this marriage cannot spoil. Like, and if you listen to the bloggers, the way Queen Naomi met the king, you know that she entered that marriage with her whole heart. She really loved the king, and the king really loved her too, you know, because if you watch every occasion that the king went to with Queen Naomi, he was always happy. They were always gisting. They were always, in fact, the king was always smiling. There's no picture of Ooni of Ife that you will see on social media that you don't see him smiling, you know, exchanging pleasantries with Queen Naomi. You know, like, you will see that he was always happy. Not like he's not happy with this his recent oloris, but I'm trying to let you people know that Ooni of Ife was really happy with Queen Naomi. So therefore, there was no way the marriage was going to come to an end. Yeah, Modupe said, thank the king is happy with his oloris. Congratulations, Baba Ife. Iyala J. Beola said, Ooni has been a polygamist in nature. All those women he married has been in his life for years. You can only be comfortable in a known territory. It is not strange he married them all. So you see what this person is talking about. This person is telling you that these women, just like Olori Ashley, yes, Olori Ronke, Olori Temitope, Olori Elizabeth, Olori Marian, all the women in Ooni of Ife's life, that they've been around for a very long time. Yes, I know about Olori Ashley's own, because she actually said it in one of her interviews that in fact she told her story that she's been around for a very long time. And yes, even when Queen Naomi was there, Olori Ashley has always been in the palace. And yes, and she said why she didn't marry the king immediately was because of her daughter, and I think she ended her other marriage ended or something. I don't know, her relationship, I don't know how that went. So she was trying to heal and trying to see if she can raise her daughter and all that. So Olerashi's own is obvious that she's been around. And Oloronke, coming from a royal home, they said she's been around for a very long time too. Olori Temitope, yes, royalty means royalty, so they've been around for a very long time. Is Olori Toby, they said it's from when she was still in the university that, she contested for one beauty pageantry, and she won or something. So from there, that was how she met the king, and they've been dating for a very long time. Even after she married her first husband, she gave birth for her man, because they said she has children, 2 children or 3 children, I don't know. And she still, when she left that marriage, she still went back with the king. Like both of them are totally in love with each other. And yes, to give evidence to whatever you people were saying, she posted a lot of the videos even when the king was with Queen Naomi, that both of them met. She was there kissing the king, doing videos. She's always been a social media person. So let's not don't allow whatever Olori Toby doing on social media to get to you people, because I learned that you people call her Olori TikTok. I was just like, wow. Well, she's always been a social media person, and the kind of business she does requires her to be on social media 24/7, even though she is a queen. So somebody else said, Abo said, they said, congratulations. Our king may, somebody said, Adeyi said, our king, may your joy never end in Jesus' name. So Oyewole said, no be only Naomi be her ex-wife. So this one is asking, no be only Naomi be her ex-wife. She doesn't know. The end does not justify the means. A heron of polygamy is a playing field for everlasting feud, rivalry, and animosity. Abeg, this Ooni king is far too young for the enterprise he has embarked on. Too chaotic. Let's watch and see how the Royal Rumble plays out. Lily Benjamin. Well, the Royal Rumble that you're expecting might never come true, because if he manages his home very well, everything will work out smoothly. Take Saned Moko, Regina's husband, for instance. He has numerous wives and kids, and they are all living in harmony. And they are even young women, young women. So they are all living in harmony. So it might never come. There might never be a situation where their case will be on social media, that they will ask people to come and judge their case for them. They are all matured women. They know what they want, and they went into this marriage with their whole heart. And from what I'm hearing, I don't even know if that is true, that that only Olori Ashley's son has the chance to compete for the throne of Ooni of Ife in future. I don't know if that is actually true, because I was saying that Prince Tade has a chance because the father is Ooni of Ife, so the father is a king, and if tomorrow him too will have a chance to compete for that throne, even Olori Toby's son. So now people are saying that they don't have a chance. Olori Toby's son and Queen Naomi's son doesn't have a chance to compete for Ooni of Ife in future, because they are not from Ife. Then the mothers are not from Ile-Ife. I don't know how true that is, but I shall be waiting for you people's comments, for the people that knows it very well, because me, I was saying that as long as their father is the king, whenever it is time for them to compete, they have chances. But Olori actually has better chance, because she is from a royal home, and the husband too is from a royal home. So that makes the boy a better candidate for the competition. So somebody said This woman, that's they are referring to Queen Naomi. This woman that can make a man to lose control. Element of beauty. You are too much. Bosede said, apart from the work of a prophetess, please, what work does Queen Naomi do? Nice dress, Sha. Let me see the response that somebody gave. Okay, somebody said she also has a very big boutique in Lekki Phase 1. Apart from her ministry, I mean, she has also gone back to school, and she's also a social media influencer. And yes, she's doing well for herself on a low key. She doesn't want to put her business out there, which is totally understandable for someone who has passed through a lot. I mean, she still carries herself like a queen, like royalty. Royalty really fits her very well. And somebody said, if you meet Queen Naomi in person, you will stop these hate comments. But of course, thank God, God is not man. She's an epitome of God's grace and glory. Of course, people that have met her in person, people that knows Queen Naomi in person knows that she's a very beautiful woman and very soft spoken and very kind. And yes, for some people that I told you that I was going to bring some hate comments that people make, because you feel like it's only Olori Toby, Olori Ashley, Olori Ronke, and other Oloris, Olori Marian, and Olori Elizabeth that are getting some hate comments, and Queen Naomi is getting her share as well. So that is why I used to advise that people should just stop, because the way you are saying, talking about other Oloris, that's the way other their fans are also talking about your own favorite, your own model, your own celebrity. So this person said, I am advising her to go back to the palace. God will save her and her baby. That's Olufumilayo. Then Olajumoke said, I advise you to go back to your husband. It will be more honorable to do this fashion thing in the palace. Okay, so this one is advising her to go take her fashion lifestyle, her modeling stuff from the palace. Well, people will always say their opinion. People always make their comments. Like, a lot of people will always say their minds. Somebody said, God's Mercy said, I really admire her spiritual gifts better. This kind of work is not for you. You are already a beautiful woman. Stay blessed. Like, some people don't like her dressing well, like most times when Queen Naomi dress up, it is not her that used to put up her videos on social media. The people that dress her up, her stylists, they are always happy. Although she has one favorite stylist that always, whenever you see her gang, what's the name of that her stylist again? You know that, oh, she's the one that dressed her up. Yes, and she's the one that posts most of the pictures that you see, most of the videos that you see on social media. Queen Naomi does not post anything on social media, and those ones, they are posting it so that you see their handwork. Yes, her stylist, CEO Lemini. So she posts her handwork on social media for you to see that yes, she's the one that actually styled Queen Naomi. And of course, you know that anything Queen Naomi wears is always beautiful on her. So a lot of people here in one of her videos, that was before they now knew that she has settled with Ooni of Ife and they are back together. They were praying for her to go back to the king and let them settle their differences. That was before they even knew that she has settled with the king. A lot of people are asking her to go back to the king, go back to the king. Our queen, the source of, go back to our king. He loves you so much, and try and know my queen. There is no perfect home. This is coming from a man, Odunuga Adebenga. So this is another person advising her to go back to her husband, that there is no home without issues. Like you see, but the comments here are really, really and mostly the men that are shaming her. Most of these hate, the funniest part is that most of these hate comments are coming from men. honestly, it's never from women, because women understand. A lot of women, it's just like saying women standing with women. A lot of women understand this women stuff and what a lot of women pass through in their, in their marriages. So they tend not to judge or force you to do whatever you want to, or force you to do whatever they feel like, okay, this is it. They just allow you to calm down and do whatever you feel like is okay for you. Okay, this is coming from a man, Adekoke Adeoye. He said, nonsense, shame. Carry prince and go back to your husband's house. Stop fooling yourself here, please. This is coming from a man. So this is coming from a man. So it's totally understandable that most men will always think that, yes, most men, a lot of, and most of these men that always make these hate comments are men that they are even their character, their wives will be praying for their wives from us. In fact, if their wife go to probably come for a counseling, and you're going for a counseling too, and you want to, and she's already there, or you were already there and she came with her own problems, and when she tabled her own problem, you carry your own problem and be going and tell them you will come back later. You will never go back there again. So those are the men that you see that talk like this on social media. Okay, somebody else said to Queen Naomi, this person said, Motura, you said to Queen Naomi. Okay, no. She was replying Adekoke. She said to him, have you ever seen a woman who is enjoying her marriage and will suddenly pack her bags and run away without any reason? Please be considerate in your comments. If you don't have any good thing to say, please say nothing. So another person now, these are women attacking him, telling him, look at another woman said to him, who is this? Please think twice before you judge any man or woman on earth. You shall not be judged in Jesus' name. Remember that a leaf never plucks itself from a tree without the consent of God. This is no perfection in humanity at all. Please always make mind comments. We are not God. Touch not my anointed. Oh, okay. This one is just from. This one said, Adekoke Adeoye. Are you advising her or you are passing blame to her? Know how you will talk. Stop using abusive words. Another woman, Elizabeth, said to him, you are go and face your children. Somebody said, Adekoke, Tiwa Tobe said, Adekoke, you are senseless and foolish for saying what you did, not. So these are the women, replying the man that made such senseless comments. Okay, so Queen Naomi also have her own trials and, tribulations. She have, like, hers is not perfect. She has it coming too. It's not perfect too for her to, even as you see that the social media online in-laws are bashing all the other queens. They are bashing her as well. They don't want her to be happy, and because they are mostly men, they just want to judge her and tell her what to do and what not to do. But just like I said, Queen Naomi reacted the best way she knew how to react, and nobody can nobody can tell her how to be happy. And yes, she said it herself that when she married the king she was naive, but now Queen Naomi is old enough to know what she wants, her wrongs from her rights, and that's all. So this is one of her old videos where she was looking dashing, smashing. She's a very beautiful woman. Somebody said, Ayode, I will be glad if this is true. I want her to be happily married to a man who will appreciate her and love her, not a man to many wives, a man who is controlled by his family. You deserve a man with one man, a man with one woman. Peace of mind and love will make you live long, not position. Appreciate wherever God put you and you will laugh last. Like, this is another women supporting women. This is another woman supporting Queen Naomi. Somebody says she's our wife. She can't go anywhere. Our beautiful queen, Ooni of Ile-Ife. Congratulations to your new age, ma. Like, okay, these are the people that still loves her, and of course she has so many fans everywhere, mostly in Ile-Ife. A lot of people, a lot of women loves Queen Naomi, so she can never do wrong in most of their eyes, and that is how it is. Somebody says she's not doing introduction today, it is her birthday. People were thinking, you know, there was this video Queen Naomi posted and she was looking gorgeous. She's a very beautiful woman, and anything she wears, I mean, anything that is on her body, you will admire it with a very beautiful shape. So somebody was saying that they were actually thinking that she was getting married, because I think there was a time bloggers carried that Queen Naomi was getting married, and to one pastor. Of course, there was this pastor, according to them, that disturbed Queen Naomi very well, like he wanted to marry her. And if it was not the way, according to what they said, if not for the way the king handled it, that almost, and the man would have won Queen Naomi over. And of course, who wouldn't want to marry her? She's a very pretty woman, very reserved, and no scandal. You won't say it. For how you will know a very good person. All these years, it's been like, after 3 years of marriage, it's been like, let's say 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years now, because Prestade is 4 years. Let's say 5 years. So two additional years, 3 years plus 2 additional years. You know, when she left her marriage, I mean, nobody has heard anything about her, and she's very reserved. The way she dresses and the way she carries herself, you know that the queen of a thing is an inborn queen. You know, so people really like her. People admire her person, and you know, they want her to smile. They want the best for her. They want the best for her, and a lot of people really wish that they were praying for her. A lot of people also were praying for Queen Naomi. They wanted Queen Naomi to come back to the palace without even knowing that they settled their differences. They prayed for her. Omowumi said, "Congratulations, my dear. I'm the most happiest person because God did not forsake you." Like, everybody thought she was marrying, that she later agreed to marry the king. And you know that Queen Naomi is, I think she's a one-man woman. You know, she's a one-man woman. She doesn't like, she's not a flirt. You know, if not for that, I mean, you would have heard that she's dating somebody, or that she has something to do with any other person. But I think it's not, I know she really loves the king. You know, for her to have rejected all those suitors, you know, she really loved the king. A lot of people's comments here were just congratulations, 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 darling, best wishes, congratulations. Most people didn't really know that it was Queen Naomi's birthday. That was what the photo shoot was all about. Somebody said they put introductions. Some people are hypocrites. Still putting Ooni's name on her name. She said she's out of the relationship. She's an adult. Congratulations, Naomi. They said most people are still putting Ooni of Ife's name on Queen Naomi. As of then, that was before this occasion. This is an old video when Queen Naomi celebrated her birthday. Before she finally appeared on this occasion that they just had, this opening of the Ojaja estate, you know, Ojaja Mall estate, whatever you call it. Before she appeared, that was when people now realized that Queen Naomi and the king are still very much in love, and they are still together. Because if not, a lot of people were wishing her congratulations, while a lot of people, they were just dragging her. They don't want her to go anywhere. While some people are bashing for people's support for always tagging Ooni of Ife to Queen Naomi's name. And you know that Queen Naomi never really left. She didn't really change her name from Ooni of Ife's name. You know, she was always there. You know, she was always answering Queen Naomi, Ooni of Ife. Haku, are you in the shower? No, I'm not in the shower. It's from my camera, I guess. And I guess I didn't set the camera very well. I don't really know. It's really blurry. Yes, I'm not in the shower. Somebody said, and he's a man, oh, Ibrahim Miki. He's a man, somebody's father. Somebody's father said to Queen Naomi, it is always men that are always telling Queen Naomi, go back to your husband. Go back to your husband before it's too late, because all this fashion show doesn't mean anything. Like, men, they don't even want to ask, what did he do? Our king, please go and apologize to your queen. You did something wrong. They don't even want, you know, this, our country, Nigeria, it is a man's world. It is a man's Nigeria. Yes, because if anything happens in marriage, They don't want to know what the man did. You know, they don't want to. It's, yes, Nigeria mainly, because all the people that are telling Queen Naomi go back to your husband, mocking her in a way, you know, calling her out on most of the social media platform are mainly men and mature. In fact, person papa, somebody's father. So for you to know what is going on, so somebody's father, somebody's husband, they are there, go shouting, go back to your husband, go back to your husband, go back to your husband. They don't want to ask, what did the man do? So let me read what another person said. Well, this one is from a woman, Genevieve Geni Modi. She said, most of these people are delusional. Keep deceiving ex-queen Naomi till 20 years will pass. 3 years has passed already. This was one of the videos that Queen Naomi made with her sister, her younger sister, where they were dancing before they went to the opening of the, before they went for the praise night of the new Ojaja Park in Akure. Somebody said, Deji Prince said, you don't need all this social media show. Don't let friends and families run your life. Coming from a young man, this one is married too, but he has given his own advice. Somebody said, happiness is free. No evil shall befall you, Tade. Such a heartwarming reunion, simply beautiful to behold. Like, these are people that admire her for... Look at what somebody said. Ayoade Kayinde Adebamigbe said, if I were Olori Temitope, I would have at least embraced that prince, even if she is pretending. She didn't even recognize him. At least the prince is just recognizing a fatherly romance. Wow. They said Olori Temitope did not even shake the prince. It was just Olori Ronke that embraced the prince and danced with the prince. Because somebody made comment yesterday, one of the videos, somebody made comment that I guess the person was trying to say Olori Ronke, and the person now said Olori Temitope. Because I was wondering, there was never anywhere, even anywhere, that people spoke about Olori Temitope embracing the prince at the event that was held where he went. And yes, it was just Oloronke that danced with the prince, and of course she I don't know where she was coming from. She just came and started dancing. No, I think she was sitting close to Olori Temitope, so she just came to dance with the prince, hug the prince. I mean, she was so excited to dance with the prince. So like, people really heard her, people really admired that. Yes, I've already said it. I used to say that in all of my videos. That is my own observation. I don't know about every other person. That Olori Ronke is a very nice person. If you've not noticed, it was not, she wasn't even pretending. She wasn't pretending. For people that have never doesn't know her, will feel like, she was just pretending to dance with the prince. This is her person. Even when they go for functions with other queens, and let's say she didn't enter the event with other queens, she met them there at the event, she will be the first person to go and meet them, to greet them. Like, she exhibits so much maturity. That's a Olori Ronke kind of person. And you cannot judge Olori Temitope as well for not dancing with the prince. She was also happy, admiring him from the far and smiling. Of course, in a situation like this, you have to also tread with caution. Yes, because at that time, a lot of eyes will be on the prince. If anything should happen to the prince, you people that are already accusing, calling the Oloris Mamalawo, don't you think that you will point accusing fingers on the queens? So I feel like what she actually did too was also okay for her. That is a kind of person, you know. And if you watched closely, you will see that Olori Temitope was enjoying every moment the prince spent with the father. She was smiling to everything that the prince did, though she didn't go to hug him or dance with him. That is her own kind of person too. So let's not judge her, because if you are in her situation, you might still react the way she reacted. That's the kind of person She doesn't have to hug the prince to show that she likes the prince, or she loves the prince, or she appreciates him, or she's happy to see him and all that. So please, let's not judge, and you don't tell an adult how to react to things. So that was Oloronke's way of reaction when she's excited, when she sees it, when she saw the prince. And Lori Tomitope too, that was her own reaction. So you don't tell her how to react. And also, they all did marvelously well in their reactions, and that is it. Somebody said the best of the queens in Ile-Ife kingdom, Queen Naomi Sekinola Ogunwusi, you are a real gem. Keep up the good heart. God loves you, and so do we. Yes, of course. She's a very beautiful person, a very beautiful soul. A lot of people, fans are still missing her till today. They still feel like she's the best woman for the king. Yes, every other Oloris, they are all doing their best. They are also the best for the king. But with our prayer since for a long time has always been that they reconcile their differences and settle together. And of course, even if she doesn't want to be in the palace, just like she's doing now, she doesn't want to live with him, yes, you will still acknowledge him as her husband. Even if, yes, she doesn't want to be numbered. Besides, there are so many women in Ooni of Ife's life that uh, they are in Ooni of Ife's life. Their children are always coming to the king, but you will never see them in the palace. They are still in Ooni of Ife's life as their um as their as his woman. If you think the 7 women are the only women in Ooni of Ife's life, you are joking, because the other women too are still there. You don't know them. They just want to be hidden. They don't want to be seen. For instance, Princess Adewamiwa's mom. Yes, recently I think she also came for the occasion that they did, but I don't know where she was seated. She came with her daughter Adewamiwa. Of course, you know Adewamiwa now, Ooni of Ife's second grown daughter, the one that a lot of people actually thought Queen Ronke was her mom, and she doesn't want to. They were saying that Ronke was her mom because her mom didn't want to show face. She doesn't want to be known. She just wants to keep it far. But finally, you get to see her mom. I think I'll post that one as a video so that you get to see Princess Adewamiwa's mom. And I heard that she is now in the university. I don't know if they said it's her father's university, that's where she's attending. I don't know what course she's studying, but to tell you that the king carries all his children along, whether he's married to their mom or not. Even Olori Ashley's daughter, the king has officially adopted her, and she is now a daughter to the king. The king is not only the children that he birthed are his children. He adopted so many people, so many children. Before he had a son, he adopted one boy, one young man. I don't know his name, but he adopted him as his son. In fact, a lot of people were actually thinking that the young man was Ooni of Ife's son, Ooni of Ife's biological son, not until most people, most bloggers carried it that he was Ooni of Ife's adopted son. Ooni of Ife's adopted son. So yes, and not only the women that are married to the king are the king's women, no. I'm so happy that a lot of people are now coming down. A lot of people are now coming down, seeing that Ooni of Ife is still very much in love with Queen Naomi, and they are very much married. Of course, they are very much married. So you will remove the hate from your heart and pray for them. And pray for them, because you need to pray for them, appreciate them, pray for them, so that you too, when you have a situation like this, and that person can pray for you as well. Well, my beautiful people, this okay. Now, in case you were asking, because people were saying that the women in Ooni of Ife's life are we are saying that all your people's wives are in prison, that are, why is it that they are always wearing the same clothes, the same things, and all that, and all that, and all that, and all that. And you people that are asking questions, you've forgotten that Queen Naomi as well is was also wearing white when she was in the palace. Yes, she was always wearing white when she was in the palace. And yes, these women are not even wearing the same colors. They are not even wearing the same colors. They are not even wearing the same colors. They wear numerous colors the way they want to wear it, as they pleases. So that is it. So thank you all so very much for always coming around. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely. In case you don't know what this topic is all about, or was all about rather, it's about Queen Naomi. I was talking about yesterday, I spoke about Oloritobi's own, where a lot of people criticized Oloritobi for always carrying the prince, in public, that she never carries the princess. She's always carrying the prince as if, she wants the whole world to know that, she has a son. She never carries the princess in public, and a lot of people criticized her for that, and why a lot of people advised her politely and advised her to please show equal love to the twins. When you carry the boy, the prince, also make sure you carry the princess, so that she will grow up to know that she is equally loved. And why some people defend her that she might be doing that unconsciously, why some people felt like maybe the prince is clingy to the mom, that he doesn't want to leave the mom, so, and all that. Well, everybody gave their own opinion, which realistically, if you listen to them properly, you will understand the angle where they are coming from. So I didn't even really know what to say, because I didn't take notice of it early. In fact, it was when I was reading the comments that I was like, okay, like 10 people made such comments, and if 10 people observed the same thing, that means they are saying, it's something that they've observed, and they are not from the same home, so they've made the same observation. So, and we really spoke about it, and they said too that Olori Toby doesn't smile, she's always frowning. That could be her nature. So in case you feel like she's always frowning, so that now we're talking about Queen Naomi's own, how people, you think, a lot of people will, some people will love you, some people will criticize you, so you will not always have it smooth. This is celebrity lifestyle. You have to be prepared for it all. As a celebrity, you will never get praises every time. So I'm certain that they are all aware of what they got into. And yes, it's not something new. So Queen Naomi has received a lot of critics as well, from fans, from people, not mainly fans, from people that loves the people that loves the king separately. And yes, and they want Queen Naomi to go back to the king. So their own observation though, and mostly men, they love Ooni of Ife. Men, their fellow men can never do anything wrong in their eyes. So most people that have been advising Queen Naomi to go back to her husband are mostly men. They were like, when some, but a woman too, that we had like 2 women that advised her to go back to the king. That was before they now saw that she has returned to the king. Now you people were shouting, Queen Naomi, go back to the king, what are you doing, you are a woman, don't do this, don't do that. Now that she has gone back to the king, you people have seen that she has reconciled with her husband. Most of you are still not happy with the fact that she has reconciled with her husband. You still continued your bashing from wherever you stopped. And why most people haul insults at her, most people congratulated her for her bravery. So for me, congratulations to Queen Naomi. And it takes a lot of effort to come out and honor your husband's invitation after what you both passed through. and she is very matured. You can see that, not listening to people, coming out. And of course, she's also doing this for the sake of her son, which you all know that Prince Tade in future to we need her father, we need his fatherly love. So this is the right time for Queen Naomi. This is the right moment, because if she said, if she stays away from events, stay away from the king for a very long time, when the prince is old enough, he will ask questions, and you might not like it. It's not even, it doesn't need to be old enough. It's for 4 years is okay for a child to start asking questions, to want to know why, and why this and why that. And you cannot keep a child away from either of their parents. They are too inquisitive. They always want to know what really happened, what really transpired. So, and I'm glad she puts away all, whatever it is, she put it away, and of course she honored the king's invitation. Well, most people cannot get enough of Queen Naomi. They want Queen Naomi to come out more, that in a situation where that they keep comparing Queen Naomi and Oloritobi. I don't even want to say the things that I read on social media. When Oloritobi posts most of her videos, maybe her social media people put her pictures or videos, and you see comments like, why are you always frowning your face? Are you more prettier than Queen Naomi? So, they always want to compare both of them. They always want to compare Queen Naomi with any Olori. They always want, in a situation whereby there will be exchange of words and all that and all that and all that. So, but okay, Abike Olatunde said, please, my queen, go back to my Kabiyesi. Let him be seeing this beauty every day. Let him be seeing this beauty every day. She said, please, my queen, go back to Kabiyesi. Let him be seeing this beauty every day. Some people are really nice with their comments. Shegu Komolafe. Oh, this is a man. Okay, another. Oh, this is a man. He said, the most beautiful queen of our royal highness. But for God's sake, as most good people says, forgive and forget the wrongs of royal highness and go back and report. I was actually thinking this particular man was going to say something different. He didn't disappoint me, because I was so confused. Like, in the beginning, he said the most beautiful queen of our royal highness. I was thinking it was only the compliment. After the compliment, he added, but for God's sake, as most as most as as most good people says, forgive and forget the wrongs of royal highness. Go back and reconcile with him. You are head and you can't become a tail, especially for the handsome young prince Tade. So this is a father to advising Queen Naomi to go back to Ooni of Ife, and for the sake of Prince Tade. A lot of people say, beautiful you, queen, love you, I love you like Ilode. Anytime I see you, I am always happy. Somebody said, the heartbeat of Ojaja, the heartbeat of Ooni of Ife. Forget it. The king loves Queen Naomi, and people can actually see through him and through her as well. People see through them. That is why a lot of people like me didn't really believe that the marriage was really over. There were a lot of gists popping up. Of course, I'll bring gists. There were a lot of gists, but if you listen to most of my gists, you always hear that the king and Queen Naomi are on reconciling agreement. And yes, I knew that she would not want to be in public eyes anymore, but she will still have something to do with her husband. So they never really returned any bride price. So a lot of people knows that both of them were and still madly in love with each other. So the king reacted the best way he knows how to react, by marrying the women in his life. Although they said it was the Ifa priest that gave him the prophecy that he should marry them so that the women can stay, fill the palace with queens, and you will never have to worry about anyone leaving anymore. Well, they are both very much in love with each other, and that is really, really exciting to know. At least Prince Tade will get to enjoy his father more and more. This person said, Ade Deniba, Rachel Olayinka said, truly you are a beautiful queen, but for the sake of your son, you are not, you don't need all these things. Go and rest, ma. Like, they don't want that. Some people are allergic to happiness. Do you know? When I mean allergic to happiness, they don't want to see you happy. Like, if you're passing through a lot, they want to see you depressed. Like, they don't want to see you smile. Some people are like that. Like, let's assume you're having issues with your husband and the next day you come out. I'm not using anybody as an example. I just say, let's assume somebody's having issues with their husband, and the next day maybe the woman has always been indoors. She comes out, she's looking haggard, and she's not looking well kept. Some people like it like that. They will hail her for, oh, you're a strong woman. They want her. The moment the woman starts looking good, starts taking care of her health, start taking care of herself, wanting to live. Because once you are out of depression, you want to live. You want to give life a chance. You want to make the most out of life. They feel like a certain kind of way. Like, most of them will even come and tell you that's the reason why your husband left you, or that's the reason why you left your husband, because you want to come and be looking good. They prefer you to be depressed. So that is where some people are. So some people are allergic to happiness. They are allergic to looking good. So when Naomi's looking good does not have anything to do with her marriage. I said it and I'll keep saying it. That was her own way of healing. A lot of people have numerous ways of healing from heartbreaks. Queen Naomi's way of healing from heartbreaks was always doing what she likes, fashion, looking good, taking care of herself. So that was it was therapeutic for people that understands emotional intelligence, most of these things and all that, maybe psychology. So most people are actually telling her to go back to the prince. We're actually telling her. And some people prefer her to be a daughter of Zion. She shouldn't be beautiful. She shouldn't look beautiful. She shouldn't come out and smile, All her dresses, all the dresses that her designers made for her, they were all cover body dresses, They were all beautiful dresses that a Christian, someone that says, I'm truly a child of God, wears. There was none showing her skin, showing her body. So you cannot actually come and say Queen Naomi was showing too much. Okay, see what somebody wrote. Ayomi Posse said, luxury life means nothing to you. Naomi, daughter of Zion, you are so unique and a woman of integrity. Keep on glowing. The Lord is your strength. Allah kept on judging you left, right, and center. They all wanted to know the reason why you left the palace. I love the way you kept silent without answering any jam question because you owe no one any explanation. Okay, so what I was actually saying, she didn't really give details of what transpired between she and the king in the palace. She just said she was over and done with, This one, Abike. This one is replying to Adipe. Abike, sorry. Dolapo Jeremiah said, I told you there's nothing you do in this world that you will never have critics. Some people will never be happy with you no matter what you do. Even if you are the victim, they will still not be happy with you. So this person said the palace is full of industrious, hard-working women of substance. Controversial, lazy ex-queen, he's referring to Queen Naomi, is not needed in our palace at this time that the palace is peaceful and Kabiyesi is progressing. She will go there and scatter the palace with her low-class family. Alright, my people, thank you all so very much for always coming around, for viewing my channel. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely. I will actually come back to finish up most of these topics because I have a lot of topics, a lot of people's comments to read because I want to talk about it. But I've really tried 55 minutes 10 seconds and reading. I've really tried talking for so long. It's not really easy. So thank you so very much for always coming around. So, and today's topic is where somebody said that the queens are all in bondage, and I was wondering how possible it is that they were all in bondage when clearly they want to marry the king themselves. They know what they were getting into and all that. So nobody is a victim. So for those people that made such comments that the queens are all in bondage, I was just wondering what kind of, if that one a bondage, don't you know that a lot of women will want to be in that kind of bondage? Because can you imagine marrying royalty, there's money, of course you get to meet the people, personalities in Nigeria. Of course Ooni of Ife is a first class king. So if you're saying that his wives are in bondage, that kind of bondage, a lot of women will want to be inside it. So thank you also very much for always coming around, for viewing my channel. Please, I'm pleading with you, if you've not subscribed to my channel, Ejo, do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos. Please subscribe to my channel for more baby, for more gist. I have a lot of gist to give you people. This time around, I'm bringing it direct from where the people are saying it. I read it out. I tell you, this is what this person said. These are their comments and everything. I know that you people will like this one. So, and I will come back, Sha, but not maybe, probably probably today or maybe tomorrow, to give you more topics, and what people usually say about most of our queens, to know that nobody is an exception. Nobody is an exception from all this. Go back to your queen, you did this, you do that. Everybody have their own topics. Well, this person said congratulations on your introductions and celebration. Introduction. The Queen Naomi never did introduction. The king did not allow her to go. He cannot allow her to go. Cannot allow this beauty to go. He's very much in love with her. Alright, my people, thank you also very much for always coming around, for viewing my channel. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe to my channel. I'm pleading with you. Subscribe to my channel. Oh. Don't just listen to my gist. Don't just listen to my gist. Please help me to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that anytime I bring gist, I'm always going live these days, because I prefer to come live, because life is very much easier for me to interact with you people. It's as if I'm conversing with you people, and I feel much relieved like this. I feel very, 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 very much relieved like this, conversing with you people. If I'm coming live, please don't forget to turn on the notification so that when I come live, you get notified. So thank you so very much for always coming, for viewing my channel, for your love and support. I really appreciate you all. Have a blessed day. Bye.